Right. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the other edition of New2 called Heroes Inclusion. And once again, I am going to discuss nutrition, but different topics of nutrition. So, by the way, quick introduction. My name is Daniel Fedor. I'm the founder of Heroes Inclusion. Without further ado, let's get this started. All right, guys. Without further ado, let's get this show rolling. Let's not leave any distractions behind, and let's stay focused on the topics. What needs to happen right here, right now on this video today. Today, I wanted to share with my knowledge of nutrition mistakes and solutions, because I know that last time I talked about nutrition is about my story background, but based on my experience and my knowledge of nutrition, I'm gonna go ahead and share about nutrition mistakes and what can you do to stay solutions and how can you fix the nutrition so you can keep moving forward. And yeah, man, there's a lot of things that I knew about nutrition way doing my fitness journey. And yeah, man, there's a lot of times that fitness is fitness, but it's more than fitness. It's this nutrition situation where everybody needs to discuss that. And, having nutrition during a fitness journey is a very important process of this journey because without nutrition, things were not going too well. And unfortunately, when it comes to nutrition, there ain't no shortcuts. So, and as a matter of fact, there are no shortcuts when it comes to nutrition. Everybody's got to stay in the flow, everybody got to stay with it. And, there's a lot of people going to quit, but there's no reason to quitting. You just need to follow them out of nutrition, needs to work, needs to happen. So, without further ado, let's get right to it. I may have like about 4 or 5 nutrition mistakes. So I may have like about 4 or 5. So without further ado, let's get this started. Number one, I say the number one. I'm gonna give it like number one. Number one, overeating and not tracking calories and avoid macronutrients. That is a number one mistakes are happening here today. And I'm gonna tell you this right here and right now. When I meant overeating and not tracking calories and not following the micronutrients is a big mistake. It's like no matter how hard you train, no matter how healthy you are, when you're not tracking calories each day, even though you're not 110%, but you got to give at least like almost 100% by following nutrients. You also got to remind yourselves like how many calories can you eat throughout a day? With the meals can you eat between breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even snack too? So you have to understand that tracking calories is a bigger deal because you also got to know between there are so many different types to it, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. You just got to know how much calories you look into it. It's like when you're not following say for example, it's like you look at calories, nutrition calories. Like you look at the Campbell soup, right? You're looking to eat the home style chicken soup, right? And you have to look at the calories to make sure are they good dietary fiber, or they have a good fats, or they have a good cholesterol. Is it healthy or it's not? You always gotta check the calories. Like no matter which part is it, no matter what you choose, every food has calories. Okay, there is a relationship with the food, and there is a control of it. What you have to follow each and every time consistent. So tracking the calories is very important, especially to see how much limited on your sugar, the sodium, cholesterol, and total fats, and also protein to see how much can you eat there. That's why it's very important, and also portions as well. That's the other thing I wanted to tell you. Eating like so much a portion, you want to eat big, large a meal, and that's when your body does not give enough time to digest it, and that's when your body gets sick. If you're not going to be able to get enough rest for that, because you use so much rely on energy. So what I would do is the best time to have energy is in the morning, like a breakfast time, or even lunch. But when it comes to dinner time, you just have to be very careful which carbs are you eating. Because if you're eating like a wrong carbs, so say for example, the refined carbs, then you're gonna be staying awake for a while and you're not gonna be able to get enough rest, you're not gonna be able to sleep for a while, and I don't think it's gonna be this good for your body. So to me, overeating it is important not to make this happen. But what you could do for your fist is follow micronutrients. What does help me is I use the apps through my phone, like MyPlay, FitnessPal, or any other apps will help you track calories. That really helps. And also, if you're that person to looking lose weight or gain weight, it's always important to look at micronutrients to see how much can you put into the food between between the carbs, the fats, and protein. We'll get to that in a second. You just have to put not too much of portions, but what you could do is like this isn't no free for all stuff. But what you could do is when it comes to portions, is between the serving size and you have to know about the measuring cups. You just have to know how much cups you're gonna put in there and how much what is it, tracking calories you could put in there. You just gotta have to limit it each and every time, so you don't want to go over with it. What I mean is you want to make sure you follow these calories. You want to make sure you follow the servings, how many servings you could put on your food. That's very important to look at the calories before you buy something, before you make something. Always track your calories and micronutrients in ahead of time. So you know what you eat so that you will not go overboard. So that's my solution. So I'm not saying to be perfect, but it's okay to if you don't have time to have like a meal, have like a snack, and try not to go over. Do not rely on snacks so much. I will eat a snack like throughout maybe 1 or 2 times. Maybe once would be better because you don't want to go over with it. So that's my solution on that. When it comes to overeating, not tracking the calories, and avoid micronutrients. That is very important. Moving on. Number two, not eating enough nutrients. What I mean about not eating enough nutrients like proteins, fats, and carbs. Yes, it's really important to stay on track. It's very important to stay on what is solution with nutrients to see how many proteins can you get, how many fats can you get, and carbs, how many grams of fats and proteins and carbs can you get. That's what is important right now. So it's really important to stay top of it. It's very important to know what it is right now, especially if you're looking to lose weight, if you're looking to gain weight. It all depends on your nutrients. You want to make sure you get enough nutrients throughout the day. I really recommend is eat protein every meal. Okay, every meal you should have a protein. When it comes to fats, you want to be careful not to overdo your fats. Let's say for example, like breakfast, you eat eggs, and then for lunch, you'll have like a chicken, and then maybe like chicken salad, and then for dinner, you'll have like a fish and vegetables. I'm just giving like a sample, so just to make it understand. So you want to make sure you found the best amount of protein, the best amount carbs, and the best amount fats. So that's really important. So yeah, you're welcome to have avocado, you're welcome to have peanut butter, of course, nut butter, of course, like almond butter, or what foods like apple, oranges, watermelon, pineapple, mangoes, berries. When it comes to foods, yeah, it's good to put in there. And yes, when it comes to salad, always add a protein. When it comes to other courses of meal, you want to make sure that protein includes in there. Because if it's not protein, that could be a problem. So if you're looking to lose weight, protein is the key. If you're looking to gain weight, protein is the key. Everything with nutrition, protein is always a process of nutrition. So that is really, really important to have one. So always come out with a solution with nutrients between proteins, fats, and carbs. So that is what matters the most. So you want to make sure you stay tuned in. So that's what is really, really important. So yes, that's what I want to share with knowledge. If you don't have enough nutrients, then it's not going to help you build your muscle. If you don't eat enough nutrients, then you're not going to be able to build or or maybe losing weight. It's like it all depends what nutrients you're taking with. So that's what you want to be very careful of. So yes, and I would say number three or number four. Let's go with three. Taking supplements with quick weight loss or weight gain fits. Guys, I think that's a big mistake. There are no shortcuts in when it comes to fitness journey. Because here's the thing. For me, what's biggest mistake, let me give you a story. What biggest mistakes to me, after I was working with personal trainer, I was trying to work on the weight loss or I was working on the total muscle to build muscle. And what happened is that pills you're talking about, it seems misunderstood and making mistakes, and that's not how it works. And it's because you think it's a magic pill. Well, guess what? There's no magic pill when it comes to the weight loss pill. And it's not just that. My biggest mistake is doing the weight loss pill. That's the biggest mistake. And let me tell you something. I have learned this the hard way. Never taking the weight loss pill, especially you work on your supplements. You want to be very, very careful when it comes to supplements. But what I do take is I take vitamins and the fish oil for that. So I can stay top of it, staying healthy and keep the brains functioning. And it's all about mental health too. So that's what you want to be very careful. Because you don't want to be damaged with your body. Because without all those things, if you damage your body, then that's pretty bad. So to me, you want to be very best careful, not avoid taking the weight loss and weight gain quick fix because nothing is going to grow. The only thing you can stick with is the nutrition and the fitness you need to have. But however, if you're looking to get supplements, you want to be extra cautious about about the pre-workouts and post-workouts. That's something I stick with it, like a protein shake, or I would take it beforehand. So, and to increase my energy when it comes to workouts. So when it comes to workouts, I usually take them when it comes to like energy, to stay metabolism, because it comes to metabolism. So you want to make sure you keep your energy full up every time you work out. So yeah, guys, never take your supplements with weight loss or weight gain quick fix because at the end of the day, it's the biggest mistake. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it's not gonna happen with your results. It's not gonna get you the results anywhere. So that's what it is. All right, moving on to too restrict diet with too low and too high. Something I've been telling myself all the time, like you don't want to be thinking too hard when it comes to weight loss journey, because I also learned this along the way. It's like there's so many times that I've been too strict diet when I'm trying to avoid eating cakes or cupcakes or cookies or chips or any kind of pizza that I'm really avoid as possible, or I'm missing out some good foods. That is one of the most biggest mistakes. Hold on a sec. You see, what I'm trying to say is the most out of it, restrict diet is like too low, like eat too low portions, or you make it too high, but being strict diet for too long. And I don't think it's not good for your health. Because to me, I don't believe that being strict diet is gonna help you lose weight. Like I don't believe that because to be honest with you, you just gotta enjoy the foods like every once in a while. But I'm not saying you should eat every day, like on a weekdays or every weekend, because yeah, it will just I could guarantee it could be getting sick or other than that. See, what I do is instead of being on a strict diet, I always come out of days when I can cheat or eat whatever days. I'm always leaving that for special occasions because it's always the best time to cheat. I'm always finding appropriate days to cheat. But I don't do this every day through because doing this every day is just not good for my health, and you never know the consequences comes tomorrow. Especially if you work on your weight loss journey, I gotta be what you at, and it does not mean you cannot stay with strict diet forever, and you can't be in perfect body forever. Sometimes you gotta take a break, all those things, and it's always good just take a break, all those strict diets, and just get back to where you at. Just don't stay with strict diet too long. Do not stay comfort too long, or it's just not good for the health. So that's the biggest mistake when it comes to nutrition is being too strict diet, too low and too high. So so yeah, my solution is always point out the days will be a good day to cheat and eat healthy foods every day. Of course, you have to eat healthy foods every day and be on a diet every day. But at the same time, you also got to take a body break too, because your body needs to relax. And if you feel like you want to eat cake, cookies, or you want to feel like you want to do something to enjoy yourself, go for it. If it's somebody's birthday or holidays, or if you want to have like a special day, like after you finish your competition or after you've done activities, if you want to enjoy yourself, go for it. Don't let anybody stop you telling you. Don't let all those things get in your way with your fitness goals. Just don't let this happen. Anyways, that is one of the most mistakes when it comes to nutrition. Don't let that restrict diets get the best of you. Just be yourself, you know? And last and not least, number 5, I save it for last, taking nutrition lightly. What I mean is, what I mean about taking nutrition lightly, that is the most biggest mistakes in nutrition history, where you binge on the weekends, not planning food in advance, and lack of control of foods. What I mean about that, I'm gonna say it right here. When it comes to nutrition, when it comes to nutrition, it's not about how you eat. It's about how can you control with foods. It's about what can you eat and how much limited are your time when it comes to nutrition. So whatever case may be, whatever depending on your goals is, you gotta take your nutrition seriously. You gotta mention your priorities in your goals. Because let me tell you something. You think that you can eat whatever you want, or you're gonna sit here complain, excuses and all that. Nothing's gonna help. Nothing's gonna help you reach that fitness goals. So my opinion is, my knowledge, my solution is take nutrition seriously. All right, just like I said earlier from this video, you gotta take macronutrients. You got you gotta make sure you eat enough nutrients. You also, when it comes to supplements, there ain't no shortcuts. Don't take shortcuts on that. When there's a quick fix, don't do that because that's a scam thing. And don't restrict diet because if you're being strict, like you could be strict on each different days, but don't over restrict yourself, or else you're never gonna feel satisfied with your goals. Because what I learned the most when it comes to fitness journey, it seems to me that you gotta learn to enjoy yourself once in a while. You don't need to go this too high strip. I'm not saying to eat binge on the weekends, every weekend or all the time. Like we understand that it's not good for your health, but what you could do for your health is stay at the top of it. Eating on the don't binge on the weekend. I would just rather do it once a week, or I would do it on special occasion. That's just me. But for you guys, whatever works for you, I say just do it once a week, or I would do a special occasion. Just stick to the plans, which food you can plan on eating on different days you can cheat or stay on the diet. And most of all, biggest mistake of all, it's not just that, the lack of control of foods. What I mean is that many people are attempting to eat so much sugar. Say for example, it's like one person says, "Oh, I cannot live without donuts," and there's a temptation. You see donuts, you're gonna look at it. You see, ooh, I want some, and it gets out of control. It's like, nah. Guys, we all have to be controlled when it comes to foods. And even on stress days, even if you have the bad days, don't go out and eat yourself and be depressed about it. You know what I would do when it comes to depressed? I work out. I work out and then stay at the top of it and get out of the stress or take yoga. That helps you get out your stress motions, you know? That's like the most important thing to do. So lack of control of foods, what I mean is you gotta have a relationship with the food. All right, it's not about controlling like a robot because we're human beings. We are humans. We're not robots or anything. We are humans. All right, like this is your time. This is your moment. All right, this is you. What your favorite foods are. Just take a time and place to know what relationship foods you have and what you enjoy the most. If you can stick to your foods you like, you stick with it. Do what makes you happy. You will join. You'll enjoy the foods in the long run. And let me tell you, for example, when I mean lack control of foods, like there was one time for me, I never liked vegetables, but over the years, I realized that vegetables, since that's the best thing ever happened to my body because it grows building muscle, it helps me to lose weight, it helps me to grow not just about weight or eating your favorite foods, but it's helping you the mindset of mental health. That is what is good about vegetables. And this is what's good about foods is they have health benefits, they have so much full potential with chemistry, and what is good for your body too. That's what's really important. It's all about relationship with the food. If you don't have a control of foods, like you don't care about eating vegetables, like you rely on fried foods, or you think it's gonna help you gain weight, or help you get your muscle, or help you lose weight, guess what? Nothing is gonna happen. What does gonna happen is eating vegetables every consistent meal, and also eating protein. And fast, you want to keep yourself also limited, but you also there's so many kinds of fast like avocado, nuts, nut butter, and olive oil, of course. There's so many, and the fish too. There's so many kinds of fast you can eat too, and also good for your brain also. So that's what's really important when it comes to nutrition. You gotta have a relationship with food. You just don't want to tempt yourself, eat too much fried foods, too much sugar, and sodium this much. Why sodium? Because they have water retention. And most of all, when it comes to the foods, metabolism. Metabolism is an energy of gets you going throughout the day. You exercise, you work, or whatever the case may be. Metabolism, because of foods, comes with energy. You need that food to keep it going. You don't want to stay hungry. You don't want to stay starving, unless you're going fasting. But if you're not fasting, if you're just going starve mode, you know, I could guarantee this may not work for anybody. So that's what I was just said on when it comes to nutrition mistakes. So you don't want to skip any meals. Skipping the meals is the biggest mistake. That's the other thing I would like to say. That's my bonus on mistakes. Skipping meals without eating food more than like a day or more than 2 days or more than a day, it's just not good for your body. You need foods to keep yourself energy. Unless you have coffee or water, because I'll tell you, water is a key, and I will get to that the next video. But in the meantime, today I'm only gonna tell you guys one thing. It's really really important to stay hydrated. It's better to keep with the healthy foods you stick with and all of that. By the way, before I leave this video today, I want to let you know, without further ado, I want to say that for those people watching at home, for those who are watching the video, thank you so much for joining me. And remember to join the Heroes Inclusion, be a member of Heroes Inclusion on virtual and everything with the schedule appointments. You want to learn about sports, fitness, or other service that we have, join Heroes Inclusion. Make sure you follow the like, and make sure you follow me on Instagram and subscribe on YouTube. And make sure you DM message me if you're interested when it comes to Heroes Inclusion. So either way, it's time for me to wrap this up. So I want to say thank you for your time, and I want to say thank you so much for today. And my name is Daniel Fedor, the founder of Heroes Inclusion. I'm gonna wrap this up. So guys, thank you so much for today, and I hope you have a productive, great day. Take care, guys. Bye.